Beautiful Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a little check-in reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is a check-in reading, and basically all us tarot readers, we tend to focus on money, career, and all of those wonderful things, love, but no one really asks how you are, how you're doing. So let us see what's going on with you, and if any advice comes up for you. I will be doing the March monthly readings in the next couple of days, so please look out for that as well if you're looking for the month ahead forecast. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Ooh, okay. Now I'm getting this, I was picking up this energy before, oh, there we go, we got Temperance. I was picking up this energy before as I was doing the Tibetan symbols, and it's kind of like this, come on already, come on already. It's a little bit like impatience or frustration at something. We're going to see what that is. I'm going to go a little bit deeper in a moment, but let me just get your overall energy first, and then I will read the cards for you. But these look really positive. Oh, wow. We've got the Judgment card here, and it knocked the Emperor right off its perch. So perhaps you've been judging yourself a little bit harshly. Perhaps you've been a bit hard on yourself, like, come on already. Perhaps you've been feeling a little bit like low energy or low vibe, and you're trying to motivate yourself in some way. We've also got the Empress. We've got the Princess of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know regarding their time period at this moment in time? Yeah, you're being really harsh with yourself. It's crossed by the Queen of Swords there. 5 of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We've got the 10 of Cups here, and they want me to go one more. Oh. Your energy is quite sporadic. I mean, I'm loving it. It's quite electric, but I feel like there's this kind of like something needs to happen. I need to make something happen kind of energy going on in your reading. Perhaps you've been feeling a little bit going through mundane routines, or you've been, going a bit through Groundhog Day recently, and you're like, I really need to shake things up a little bit. Just getting this energy of like, come on already, something needs to change, something needs to happen here. And I feel like you're trying to make something happen, and you're a little bit frustrated perhaps at the timing, because we have the Temperance card there. But your first card there is the Emperor. Now, this is your energy. This is the protagonist energy. So this is, the Emperor is all about, to take action, but also it is about power. It is about structure. It's about plans. So I feel like this is you trying to lead in some area of your life with a plan, a strategic plan that you're planning for the future. You are in control of your destiny. You are looking towards success and motivation. I feel like this is you trying to dominate your energy. So perhaps there was something here you're trying to take control of, or because we've got it crossed here by the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card tends to be a fork in the road, having to weigh up your options and decide which move you make next in life. So because that is a very commanding person. Okay, the arms are outstretched, so they are definitely in control, but there are some choices. And with the Emperor card, this is keeping your eyes on success. You will be successful. You've got the Magician card here, you've got the Death card here, but something needs to change. And I feel sometimes with that Queen of Swords energy, you're being a little bit harsh on yourself. So have a little bit of compassion for yourself. You're operating within a set of it's almost like you're operating within a situation. Now, this could be a world situation. You're operating, or it could be something that's a little bit more local. You're operating within a situation that you have to have a lot of confidence in. But I feel like you may have been going through a bit of, you know, a bit of a chaotic cycle where it started to knock your confidence a little bit, because we got the Empress here. Now, I mean, I'm reading this in terms of your energy, my beautiful Capricorn, but I will at the end read it in terms of love, because I am seeing like two, you know, the Emperor and the Empress showing up here, and also the Princess of Cups and things like that. So there is some sort of element of some sort of partnership or relationship going on here that may be affecting the way that you're thinking about things at the moment. Perhaps it's a lack of a relationship that you're, you know, is on your mind, but I feel like it's humming in the background. That's what I feel. It's like humming in the background. It's something that sometimes gives you a little bit of a distraction, but you're trying to focus on work, or you're trying to focus on your success, building your empire. But there's something whirring around in the background that's kind of trying to distract you in some way. And you are trying to be very harsh with yourself and saying, I'm not going to be distracted. I'm going to focus. I'm going to be energized. I'm going to move forward, and I'm cutting out the past. I'm cutting out anything that does not serve my energy or serve my plan. So I feel like there is this harsh element to you. I really feel like you mean business. You are focusing on business at this time and trying not to focus on other things. Okay. Also, I feel like there's this energy of being self-sufficient. I got this. I don't need anybody. Okay. And I feel like, whilst that is wonderful, you know, our society kind of raises us all up to be independent people, and that is awesome. Don't cut yourself off from people completely. Don't close yourself off, because they're indicating, you know, we actually raise our frequency when we meet other people, especially if those are the ones that are coming in to vibe at the same frequency as us, or they make us feel good. Sometimes when we meet people who are really high vibe, we absorb energy. So if you're constantly in your own energy, which is, again, there's nothing wrong with that at all, but if you're like years and years, you know, in your own energy, and if things are not going your way, it tends to knock away our confidence, but also chips away at the frequency, and we start to lower our frequency. So they're just giving me that. I'm not sure who needs to hear that for you. But the Judgment card is the card of second chances. Okay, so I see you, if you've been through a period of, you know, things have not been going your way, or there've been some sort of blockage, or you've had a moment of self-doubt, or something rejected you in some way, I feel like you're rising. You are taking the power back. You are rebirthing your energy. You're renewing your energy to rise up and say, I'm not going to let life sort of knock me down. I'm not going to let this circumstance knock me down. Watch me rise. I see you just getting back up again and being in control. You're the master or the mistress of your own destiny, and I just see you sort of, it's almost like, I want to say, if I was a Capricorn, I'd be like, I'm back. I've got the energy. I've got the drive. That's what I feel. And it's like, come on already. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I just feel like you're ready. And I feel like this is in business, because I feel like there's something worrying in the background that you're trying not to focus on. Now, this could be something that's very personal to you, or it could be world circumstances. I feel like you're trying to shut things out and trying to focus, especially with that Queen of Swords. She has got laser focus. Okay, she sets her intention, she aligns herself with her understanding of what she needs to do, and she takes action. She does not tell herself any false truths. She has no false narrative. She is very honest with herself and honest with others, but also can be a little bit cutting. But sometimes, you know, when you're creating healthy boundaries, some other people may see that as cutting, but actually it's not. It's a self-protective energy. It's like, I need to reserve my energy to take action on the path I want to go in, to be successful, or to get the life I dream of. And I feel like you are focusing intently. I mean, look at this figure here. She's like looking forward to the future. And that's what the Emperor does as well. Strategizes to move forward towards the future, but also to protect the resources they have already. So I feel like in business, you're totally bossing up. But also there are some choices. I mean, this is your calling. This, you know, the Judgment card is all about your calling, your destiny, your true prosperity. And I feel like you've got your eye on it like a laser focus. So if you've been feeling a little bit confused or a little bit frustrated recently about your path, that things have not been going in the way that you hoped, you're going to find yourself in the next 6 to 7 weeks totally in the flow of things. It's just going to be, it's almost like you're on autopilot, you're doing, okay? I feel like there's a lot of energy here that gets you to where you want to go. Also, you're being well organized, okay? If you're someone who tends to be a little bit like slapdash, I know I can be sometimes, and I'm a Scorpio and I'm always organized, but there's periods I go through where I'm like, you know, I've dropped the ball. So I feel like if you've felt recently that that's something you did, I feel like you're back on it. You're getting well organized. You're sort of negotiating better deals. And I feel like the strategy that you're implementing is going to be very, very successful. Now, in the resistance position, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the object, or the it's almost like the challenge to overcome. You may have been working against some sort of cycle that was a little bit chaotic. There may have been something that you were resisting, or you're trying to resist at this time, because the Wheel of Fortune isn't just about good luck or bad luck. It represents the wheel of life, okay? And sometimes we are up and sometimes we are down. That's being in the flow of things. We ebb and flow with the time period. But also in this position, it can mean that you're trying to resist something, or you're trying not to think about some sort of loss, or some sort of something that did not go your way, that has knocked your confidence. But this is the challenge to overcome. This is the thing that you will overcome in the next 6 to 7 weeks. This is your fortune changing. There is luck on your side. There is you recognizing your destiny and receiving good karma to take steps towards your goals or your dreams. Now, success looks differently to everybody, but I feel whatever it is you've been trying to move towards, you are going to get there. And you're going to see when you get there that whatever it is you're trying to turn around, you're very successful. Remember this, thoughts become things, okay? Because you got the Magician card there. Now, as soon as I touched that card, I got a word, and the word is abracadabra. So that's quite interesting. I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. Every time I touch it, I get abracadabra. Now, of course, it's a magician, so abracadabra is kind of like a thing, right? But abracadabra actually, now I may be getting the energy of this wrong. I will check it up after this reading, just you know, to make sure that's the right energy I've got coming through. But abracadabra, I'm just getting this energy of it meaning what I say comes to being or comes to life. My words manifest things to life. That's what I feel. Abracadabra has this energy. So I'm going to have to look that up just to make sure that is a thing. If it's not, then I do apologize, but that's what the energy I'm getting from this every time I touch it. Now, it's gone in the water, which means, you know, I've said what they wanted me to say. Now, we've got the Empress card here. Now, male or female, this is not a gender-specific reading, but the Empress represents, you know, self-worth. Beauty, attractiveness, handsomeness, you know, it represents abundance, and it's in the resistance position. So I feel a lack of confidence, or you felt a little bit like not yourself recently. You feel a little bit disconnected from your center, and you may have been a little bit indecisive about, you know, your next move, because you felt that you've been going through some bad luck, or you've been going through some frustrating times where normally whatever it is you try to achieve seemed to just sort of streamline and just be okay. It happened, you know, but there's something here recently that just did not go in your favor, or you have felt that it is delayed in some way, and you're like, what is going on? It feels like a time period has changed, or there's some sort of resistance here. The Empress is also about confidence, okay? So I feel if you've got a lack of confidence, I mean, it's crossed by the Five of Pentacles, which tells me that there is some sort of worry here, that either you feel sometimes that you're not enough, or you feel like your skill set is not enough. You may feel sometimes you're lacking in something, or maybe this is something that plays out in relationships. It's a secret fear, something that you're avoiding or trying to not think about. Sometimes it raises its ugly head, like some sort of insecurity. Capricorn, we all have that. I'm not pointing a finger at you. We all have those moments of feeling like we're not enough, or if things don't go our way, or we're rejected from something, we feel it's personal because it is us. We're putting ourselves on the line to try and achieve something. And with this protagonist energy, you're aiming high. You're aiming big. It's go big or go home for you with this energy. And I really feel like you are going to be very successful. There's an offer coming on in, but the undercurrent here is sometimes like, I just get this energy of, what if I can't? Or what if it doesn't work out? I would say just go for it, because we've got the Princess of Cups here, and we've got the Ten of Cups, and we've got the Clown, which is just taking that leap of faith, going for it. You're going to receive some sort of offer, or you're going to recognize that you bring so much to whatever it is that you do, that people are going to notice your passion, and it will be rewarded. The Five of Pentacles sometimes chips away at our sense of security, or our sense of self. Okay, sometimes if this was a relationship, I would say, if you've gone through a recent breakup, or you've gone through some sort of separation, or it is something that is whirring around in the back of your mind, even if you separated from this person like many years ago, maybe it's raised its ugly head to sort of process some things. There may have been some sort of abandonment here, because I feel like Five of Pentacles talks about abandonment or loss in some way. Okay, some of you may be worrying about financial loss, but they're indicating that in the near future there is gain. Okay, it is going to be replaced by something much better. So I would say, if anything has knocked your confidence, this is you trying to sort of phase over it, like pave over it, like, you know what, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to keep laser focus on my intentions, and I'm calculating my next move. I need to have strong self-esteem, but I'm not thinking about what's whirring around in the background. Okay, so I feel like sometimes you are being honest with yourself, but you're like, I can't deal with something right now, so I'm just going to put it to the side in a little Pandora's box. Remember, when that happens, Pandora's box, we open it when we are ready. It is like a powerful, like, sonic boom coming out. So processing things naturally in a time frame, of course, your body will know when it's time to actually process things. But right now I feel like you need to focus on career or business, or having that confidence within yourself to take charge of your energy, or of your day-to-day. Because I feel like something's been going around like Groundhog Day, like you're like, oh, it's boring, it's dull. I feel deep down you're wanting to shake up your energy, so there's a little bit more excitement, but it's more about happiness. Okay, feeling contentment. Okay, now in the final position, we got the Death card. Something needs to change. I feel like you're really cultivating your world. You are definitely cutting things out, or cutting situations or people out that drain your energy. If you're absorbing negative energy from people around you or situations around you, I feel like you're like, this is preventing my growth, so unfortunately I have to let go. So you are like a sponge, my beautiful Capricorn. You're picking up energy all over the place, and you are very intuitive. I know they always talk about water signs being so intuitive, but human beings in general, we were all given that intuitive instinct, so that it is a fight or flight energy. And I feel like you are like done in a situation. You're walking away from something that just has bugged you or bothered you for a while, and you're like cutting it loose, because you are creating this healthy regime about you, or routine, whether that's cutting out negative food impacts on your body, your mind, your soul, whether it is you implementing new exercise routines, or whether it is you sort of taking a different way to walk to work so that you are inspired or energized. I feel like you're shaking things up in your world in order to cut out the clouds that are in front of the sun, that are preventing you from feeling that happiness. Okay, as you can see, cultivating this world. The Death card basically means transition, change, and in the next couple of weeks there's definitely some positive changes, but you are in control of these, because we got the Magician card here, and the Magician card is about manifestation, recognizing that you have what it takes, having that confidence to accomplish great things, to take action. I feel it's almost like, sometimes you go through lulls where you're like, it's a real effort to do something that you need to do. And then there's other times where you're like, wow, I did 20 things today and it's not even noon. I feel you're going to have that powerful energy in the next 6 to 7 weeks where you're like just doing, and you don't even feel like you're doing, because you're really enjoying it, and it feels like you're in the flow. Okay, the Magician card says you are using inspired action. You're turning your dreams into reality. Okay, and there is a magic about you in the next sort of 6 to 7 weeks, where everything you utter, you use your skills, your talent, your confidence, it comes to life. your focus is like laser focus. And I really do feel with this spread, it's like go big or go home. Okay, don't let lack of confidence or sometimes a little bit of fear impact you in a negative way. I mean, that's easier said than done, of course, but I feel that your luck is changing. There is a turnabout here. I mean, whatever it is that you felt like you lost out on, whether it is money or a job opportunity or whether it is love, there is a return of this energy. The Judgment card is a card of second chances. Okay, now that doesn't have to mean that you're going to give an ex a second chance or a friendship a second chance if you feel they are negative impacts in your world. It can mean that you're getting a second bite at the apple in terms of your success or your happiness. If you've been going through a really sort of down time, I feel like things are on the up for you. Okay, now we've got the oh no, we haven't finished the Temperance card. Very important. Temperance card. Okay, now interesting. They've just given me very odd. Okay, so they've given me two things at once. I feel like they may be the same thing. And I've knocked the moonstone by accident. So the moonstone represents intuition. Okay, so just use your intuition, because the words they gave me was double jeopardy. Okay, and also they were showing me like a game show that reveals letters one at a time. I mean, but they give me this this tune that went with it, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So I know you got the Wheel of Fortune there. I mean, maybe Jeopardy, maybe the game show is called something different in a different country or something like that, or maybe it's like a game of chance revealing itself. I can't really get what, I mean, game shows are, taking a risk. I mean, maybe some of you have applied to be on a game show. I'm not really sure. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. The Temperance card is about balance and harmony, but most importantly, it is about purpose in patience. Sometimes the universe asks us to pause, to reassess, or wait in order to get all the information before we make a move. Maybe that's what the game show is about revealing pieces of the puzzle at each moment. And only then, when you know all the sort of information, you can take a step in the direction of your choice, because that Judgment card, there is a directional gauge here. There is a choice. You can go left or right. And I feel either direction, you will make the right decision for you, because they're showing me an owl right now. You will make a wise decision. But again, the owl represents seeing the bigger picture, okay? Seeing it from a bird's eye view. Owls, they can rotate their head. They can see all around them, the 360. So I feel it is about getting a broader picture. So if sometimes you've been feeling that, oh, you're in a bit of a Groundhog Day, or, it's been a bit mundane, Spirit's asking you to really absorb those moments, because there is purpose in patience. They're brought to us so we can take a pause and reevaluate or get more information before we take another leap in another direction. But whatever it is you're turning into success, I feel like you won't lose your head. I feel like you will be very patient with this. I feel like you've been patient for a long time. The Princess of Cups is about an offer coming through, okay? This is also about you falling in love with yourself, okay? Because I'm applying this energy to you at this time. When you apply a Princess of Cups, which is the equivalent of a Knight of Cups, it's about falling in love with yourself, knowing that you always give 100%. You bring everything you have to every challenge that you meet head on. You always, do your best at your job. You're always the best friend a person could have. When you're in 100%. And this is also about, releasing any anger, resentment, or for the past, or jealousy or anything like that. There's no need for that when you love yourself fully and you know your self-worth, okay? Also, I feel with this Princess of Cups that there is an offer coming on in, something that aligns with your heart, something that you've been wanting to do for a while. This could be a dream job opportunity, or it could be love, if that's what you're hoping for, but your heart is engaged. You didn't want it to be engaged. There's something here, you're trying to keep focus. But you know what? Even if you're the sort of person who's like, you know what, Baba, I don't want love. I'm not interested in that. I'm just focusing on my career. Love has a way of sneaking up on us. So, we are always in divine timing. Also, if there's, for example, if you don't see your skills and you're trying to, when some people say fake it till you make it, because the undercurrent here is sometimes there's a little bit of worry or like a little bit of low self-worth going on here, because you may feel like luck has not been on your side. Sometimes that chips away at us in the background, and I feel like you're trying to ignore that to fake it till you make it kind of energy. But there's nothing fake about you, Capricorn, at all. I feel like you're going to make it, and it is because you are your authentic self. You lead with your heart, but also you've got the smarts to lead with your head as well. You can lead with both, and it will get you to where you want to go, okay? I will sort of give it a little energy with regards to relationship, but the Ten of Cups indicates success, abundance, things being more peaceful, well-being, okay? I actually see some of you in the yoga pose right now. So either you're listening to this reading in a yoga pose, or you are starting a yoga sort of routine, or you're trying to do some sort of exercise that brings you clarity, as well as streamlines your beautiful body. So I just feel like this is about peace, but it's also about freedom, because they're showing me a kestrel. I think that's the kestrel. They're really highlighting the kestrel. So peace, freedom, and love. Some of you, if you want to settle down and have a family, for example, and you've been looking for love, I do feel like there is, a love option coming on in here for you. But you may be grieving a past situation, or it's something that's whirring around in the background that sometimes makes you feel less confident in relationships, okay? And your heart chakra may be blocked. So maybe that's something to look into opening up. There's lots of like how-tos, videos on YouTube, etc., as well, to how to do that. But aligning your chakras as well, and facing something head on, processing it to let it go, is also important. Now we've got it says the Sacred Clown there, but that's the Fool card in this beautiful deck by David the Angelis. It's a Starman Tarot, and this is about taking a leap of faith, having the confidence to know that the universe has got your back, but also know that you have the skills to take you where you want to go. We all start off in the major arcanas as the Fool card, this bright, hopeful, wonderful, fresh spark in the world with dreams and aspirations to reach the stars, okay? And then life comes along and sort of like teaches a few lessons, and we start to get cautious, and we start to reevaluate. Then eventually we get to a spiritual place where we realize things do happen in divine timing, and we're still on track to get what we really need from life and where we want to go. But this is about avoiding the trappings. As you can see, there's a lot of sort of traps there. And I feel like you are looking for something more authentic in the world, in terms of your relationships and friendships and situations. So I feel like you see when things are, all that glitters is not gold. I would just say be mindful, especially in the next 6 to 7 weeks. If someone offers you something and you're like, whoa, that's too good to be true, I would really do your due diligence, okay? Because at the bottom of this, I just feel like there's something to be investigated, okay? Don't ignore a red flag, for example. If someone's like, oh, I'd love to do this for you, and you're like, oh, that's so wonderful. Of course, believe in the good of people at first. I'm going to pull a quick card on that because I'm just getting a bit of energy that's like, just do your due diligence, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Oh. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay. So interesting, because you're getting the same cards. We got the Wheel of Fortune, which is turning in your favor. But we've also got the Empress card again. Okay, so I've shuffled another deck. Spirit gives you the exact cards you need to get. You've got the Empress card and the Wheel of Fortune. But your luck is changing, okay? And just be mindful of your self-confidence. But I would say with the Empress in the reverse, it tells me that there may be someone who actually ends up dependent on you, or in some way limits your resources, okay, if you don't do your due diligence, okay? Because we've got the Seven of Pentacles here, which means something you work really hard for, and is going to be very successful. It will take off. I feel the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like there may be something that's overwhelming. And it could be a person who tries to overwhelm you, or tries to, it's almost like there's, I just want to show you in the upright, okay? It's almost like one person is focused on one thing and they're not showing you something else. That's all I keep getting from this card, even though this card doesn't mean that. I keep getting intuitively this, like, someone's going, oh, look at this is amazing, whilst this hand over here is doing something else that you're like, huh, what's going on here? If your intuition is a little bit off on something, trust it, okay? Because the Chariot card in the reverse can mean it'll give you a delay, or there'll be some sort of setback with it. Or it could, with this, I feel, if this is a relationship, for example, they could be like going above board to help you in some way, and then there's like a motive. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting this, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just do your due diligence and trust your intuition. Okay, you know what's right in your world, but that's what I'm just getting here with this. Ultimately, the most important thing is your luck is changing, so don't settle for second best, or don't settle for anything less than you truly deserve, my beautiful Capricorn, because your luck is changing and there are some real lucky breaks coming here for you. Your destiny will become obvious to you, and I feel things will work out perfectly for you the way that you're hoping for. Okay, now if this was a love relationship, I would say that there is a second opportunity for you to be with somebody. There's someone from your past coming back around, because the Judgment card is a card of second chances. This is someone who either is very sharp in the way that they talk to you, or you and this person have been fighting. There's a coldness, okay? Now I do feel like, because we've got the Emperor and the Empress right here, that this can turn around. There's been a bit of bad luck in the relationship, or there's been some sort of negative cycle, a karmic cycle going on there, perhaps, with this situation. I mean, I feel like you're thinking about letting this go. Or because this person abandoned you. So I feel like you're being cold. You're shutting this person off because you love this person and you were willing to give them the world. And I feel like you may be even, I feel like they're coming on in here to offer love, and they want to have a family with you in some way. They want to settle down, perhaps even get married. And you may both decide to take a leap of faith and trust the journey and open up to the relationship. But I also see new love coming on in here for you, and a new beginning. I see you taking a leap of faith to go for someone new, okay? Because I feel like you've had a couple of cycles with this person who keeps coming back, and I feel like you're looking for your counterpart, and you may feel like there's been a lot of drama, or there's been a lot of tension, and you may feel like this person is not your counterpart. You may have fallen out of that rhythm, that you felt that this person was the one, because it's always led to either being abandoned or some sort of drama where they disconnect, and you fully, it's like you just don't understand them. It's just whirring around in the background of, maybe I should give them another chance, or maybe I shouldn't. But I feel like you actually, I feel like there is someone new coming here for you that actually makes you feel young again, like makes you feel alive and excited about relationships rather than bogged down with baggage. Okay, so for those of you who are not looking for a relationship, or you've got a relationship already, and if you've been going through a bit of a tough time recently, I feel like things are getting better. They're turning in your favor, and I feel like you're revitalizing your spirits. Okay, so very positive time ahead. I'm sending you a huge hug there, because you may have been going through a huge change or transition. Now remember, whenever we're going through transitions, it's like being in a car, right? You're changing gifts. Gifts? That's odd. I want to say gears, but I'm scrying at the same time. You're changing gifts. So maybe some of you are exchanging gifts right now, or you're changing a gift that you were given. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure why I said gifts there, but as I said, I'm scrying. I pick up the energy, and I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. It's like changing a gear in a car, and sometimes it gets stuck before you go to the next gear. So you're like, oh, and you have to readjust. So I feel if you've been going through a period of readjustment, things are actually going to start being a little bit more in the flow, okay? We've got number 6, which is a number of balance and harmony, but it's got soulmate here. Twin flame, bond, soul family. This connection involves a close friend, romantic partner, or tribe. So definitely some sort of relationship there is a turning point in the relationship, and I feel like, you and this person can come back together again if you wish, but I feel like you can't avoid the elephant in the room, okay? There is some sort of abandonment issue here. Either it's the person that you're dealing with, or it is their propensity to abandon or flee a relationship. They're not looking at this pattern that they have. It is a cycle. They keep repeating it. Now, this may be something that is ancestral and they're in a cycle, but unless they address it, it will never change, okay? If you're looking for a soulmate, I feel like there is one coming on in. And we've also got dreams, number 42. Again, when you reduce it, 2 plus 4 is 6. So again, you're getting a number of 6, which is about balance, love, harmony, and oneness, okay? It says dreams, unravel, navigate, recall. When you look for the deeper meanings within dreams, you uncover a part of yourself, your psyche, information about yourself and others may be uncovered that goes ignored in waking life. So as I said, there's something here whirring around in the background that will be uncovered, okay? Something that you really need to pay close attention to. You get to know people on a deeper level. So pay close attention to your dreams and your intuition. Plus, I feel like your dreams are starting to come true. I feel like you're connecting closer and closer to your dreams. And I feel like you're going to see that success, that abundance come in waking life, okay? So I'm just going to get a mantra card before I close the reading for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? We've got I am divinely guided, so you're definitely in the flow, okay? And it is number 12. So whatever it is you've been waiting for, because 12 is the hangman energy, I feel like you're seeing it in a new way. You're ending the restrictions. You're ending whatever is holding you back in life, and you're getting... I keep getting this energy, go big or go home. That's the energy that I'm getting. And I feel like the opportunities that you're manifesting is worth the sacrifice. Also, remember, you are beautiful. Because we have that Empress card in the resistance position, sometimes you do not see your worth. Sometimes you do not see your beauty or your handsomeness. You are all that and more, okay, my beautiful Capricorn. So remember that whenever you look in the mirror, you are beautiful. Plus it's number 29. When you reduce it, 2 plus 9 is 11, the soul path number. You're exactly who you are meant to be in this moment, to be on your journey. You are on your journey. So have security in that very fact. Also, if there's any rejection or something did not go your way, please remember, whatever is meant for you will never ever pass you by, okay? It's all about divine timing. Now, finally, I'm going to give you a heart before I close the reading. I really want to give you this one. So, also, if you'd like to be given the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is put this sentence in the comments box below. I am loved. Okay, put I am loved in the comments box below, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of February, and I'll announce the winner in a video upload, okay? Okay, so it says ante up. This game is about to get hot. Okay, now that came out for Scorpio as well, I think. I'm not sure. So if you've got Scorpio placements, perhaps this is a message you've seen before. Ante up. This game is about to get hot. Okay, so you are in control of the game of life, okay? I think that even came up for your reading in the last one. So, oh, they want me to leave it out, so I will. So this is about anteing up. You are on the up for sure, okay? And things are about to get interesting. So if you've been going through a bit of a mundane time, or you've been trying to make some major changes, things are about to get so much more exciting, okay? I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Capricorn. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.